what is happening concerning the current price of building materials in Anambra State and Southeast and Nigeria in general is not funny. Cement in particular is between 10,000 naira and 15,000 naira in different parts of Nigeria too. The real estate developers have, started abandoning projects due to high cost of building materials. Yes, generally speaking, the prices of these building materials have been occasioned by the high cost of obtaining dollar present. Something like cement, the raw materials are sourced locally. So what is the cost of the hike in price? What actually caused the very high prices of building materials and cement in particular, is going to be looked into in this video. Also, how government can halt galloping prices of building materials in general. Yes, current reports reaching us is that a bag of cement sells for between 10,000 naira and 15,000 naira in different parts of Nigeria. A year ago, a bag of cement was sold for less than 4,000 naira. The prices of other building materials have also gone astronomically high. Prices of sand, nails, granites, roofing sheets, windows, and other door frames, wood, iron rods, and other building materials have also hit the rooftop, with suppliers blaming foreign exchange, transport, and logistics costs. Presently, the real estate developers have started to abandon their projects. Individuals who are building personal houses are gasping for financial breath. We are in the most uncertain and troubling times. The instability of the foreign exchange market has negatively altered the business of real estate purchases and delivery in Nigeria. Well, the government has to do something urgently to stem the tide. Housing is one of the basic necessities of life as the government works assiduously to tackle the prevailing food crisis. The housing deficit must not be allowed to spiral out of control. Yes, the Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Ahmed Dangiwa, he recently called for a meeting with manufacturers of cement and other building materials in the country. Well, the move was aimed at better understanding the challenges in the sector, sharpening measures to mitigate the rising cost of building materials in the country, and finding sustainable ways to address them. The minister lamented the high cost of building materials despite the abundance of raw materials in the country. He also queried the recurring disproportionate increase in the price of cement in particular, especially considering that cement producers in the country source virtually all their raw materials locally. The minister stated, "It is disheartening to see how much Nigerians have to pay for essential building commodities like cement, with the prices rising almost daily. I don't understand the reason for this increase, and it is not acceptable. The manufacturers should explain to Nigerians the reason for such incessant hikes. I know that the cement producers, they source their raw materials in Nigeria. These raw materials include limestones, clay, silica, sand, gypsum, iron ore, and the rest. These minerals abound in Nigeria, and these manufacturers get them here. So there is no justification to try and blame it all on the rise of the dollar. Well, this is where the sensitive aspect of it is. But we are not going to end it at this, though this little presentation was from one of the dailies. I think it's a Punch. So, but we are going to look into these causes. That's why this increase in prices of cement in particular. We are going to focus on cement. What could have been the challenges that the manufacturers are facing that made it to rise like that? We are going to come to that, but let's conclude with the minister and the manufacturers of cement. So the minister gave an assurance of the commitment of the administration to providing decent and affordable shelter and livable communities to low and medium income earners, as well as the vulnerables in the society. He said the government would create a conducive environment for the private sector to thrive, including through ensuring that building materials are affordable and accessible also. The Ministry of Housing in January inaugurated the Building Materials Reform Task Force as part of efforts to develop the building materials industry through the creation of building materials manufacturing hubs in each of the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. The minister said while the hubs are yet to come on stream, there is a need to continue to interface with players in the industry, such as building materials manufacturers, in a bid to promote affordability. While the federal government is making efforts to unravel the glooms behind the galloping prices of building materials through mediation and other fact-finding intervention, it is important that the sustainable and enduring measures should be undertaken to stem the tide. Earlier, I said that I'm going to try as much as possible to drop some of the reasons for this hike of cement price. Even though I'm not a cement dealer, and possibly if you are one that is watching this video, please you can help us to drop the reasons for the hike in the prices of cement outside what I am going to say here. So it is very important that the general public know why these cement prices skyrocketed to what it is today. So please help us to bring your contribution on this aspect of building material hike and cement in particular. So let's go there. I'll be dropping some of the ones I feel is part of the major issues in the hike of cement prices. Yes, the prices of cement in Nigeria can be influenced by various factors. And we are going to look into some few factors that I think, and I'm going to present to you that influences the prices of, the cement. One is exchange rate fluctuations. If the exchange rate between the US dollar and the Nigerian naira is unfavorable, it can increase the cost of importing some raw materials or machineries used in cement production. So you see, when this dollar exchange has increased against naira, is going to affect the price of cement, due to the fact that some of these materials, I believe, are still being imported in cement manufacturing industry. However, the importation of machines, the price of importation of machines will also increase. And these guys are very smart. They will reason that though their machine is still in good condition, or they are using it, but they might reason that what if it got spoiled? Can they afford a new one, importation of a new one, another one? Because the cost of importation has already increased, so they will start now to be working, towards the issue of having a damaged machine. So it is one of the issues that causes the price of cement to high like that. We are going to hear from others to other causes. Another cause is inflation. Inflationary pressures can lead to an increase in the cost of production, including energy costs, transportation, and other inputs required in cement manufacturing process. Having said that about inflation, when the cost of energy, cost of transportation, when fuel prices have increased and all these things, prices of cars, vehicles have increased, prices of engine oil, all these things affect transportation. Definitely the transportation cost must increase. Well, having said that, we are going to talk about supply chain disruptions in the supply chain. Any disruption in the supply chain, such as transportation challenges or scarcity of raw materials, can impact production costs and subsequently influence the price of cement. Then what about the cost of energy? cement production is energy intensive. Fluctuations in the cost of energy, such as fuel and electricity, can impact production costs and consequently the actual price of the cement. Having said that, let me just drop the last point as regards why we feel the cost of cement hiked. Like I said earlier, if you have your contribution, please drop it. Let's hear from you what you feel is the reason behind the hike in the prices of cement and building materials. Well, let me still use this opportunity to inform us that if you have not subscribed to this channel, click on the subscription button now, the notification bell. Don't forget to click on the like button, that's the thumbs up button, and share the videos so that others can bring their own contributions towards what we are discussing. More contributions, more enlightened we become about the issue at hand. So like I said, the last point I want to drop is government policies. Changes in government policies such as taxes, tariffs, or regulations can impact the cost of productions and in turn affect the pricing of the cement. Why I stress on the regulations is that sometimes the policies government make concerning these things, trying to monopolize some of these essential things in the country, is not good. Before now, I know that some other cement companies we are all operating, but due to one reason or one policy or the other, they have to go into extinction. If we have more dealers, more cement productions in the country, is going to force down some of the prices of cement, even though they have their own association where they do meeting and fix the prices of items. But government policies, I said, affects the pricing of cement in the market. So having said that, I wish to thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to drop your contribution. And until I come your way next time, I'm still Chinedu, your presenter, and I say bye for now.